Hello everyone, my name is Ambreen and today I will show you how to make Maash Daal, which is also known as urid dal. It's lovely, it's easy to cook and it's very tasty. You can cook this dal within 10 minutes, so give it a go and make sure you do make plenty of notes. This is what my dal looks like. It's a lovely creamy colour. Okay, I've switched my gas on. Firstly, I'll be adding in some oil, just enough to cover your pan. And then I'll be adding in some salt. You put salt according to your taste. And then I've added in some chilies. So you again put the chilies according to your taste. Now I'll be adding in some garlic. So I'll be cutting my garlic into small pieces like that and cut them very fine. Make sure your heat is on low and it's not too high. If you have your heat too high, just burn your chilies. And now I'll be adding in some green chilies. So I've added in 2 green chilies. And now I'll be adding in some coriander, a very small bunch. Make sure you wash all your ingredients before you add them to your pan. Okay, now I've got all my ingredients in there. Now with a spoon, wooden spoon, I'll be mixing everything together like this. And just cook that on a low heat. While that is cooking, you can wash your dal. Make sure you wash your dal at least 3 to 4 times. Okay, now I'll be adding in some dried coriander. Make sure your dried coriander is grinded very fine. So I've added in a half teaspoon of dried coriander. I think it needs a little bit more oil, so you can add in a bit more oil. You don't have to, but I think it needed a bit more oil because obviously I have to cook my dal in that as well, so I need sufficient oil to cook my dal in. So now what you're doing is you're just cooking everything together, you're just browning everything. So you get all the aromas and all the ingredients all infused together. And you just keep mixing it. You'll be doing that for a couple of minutes until your garlic is nice and brown and your chilies are cooked very well as well. So make sure you are mixing continuously. You don't want to leave it on the heat. So you keep stirring. Smell it, the aromas are just fantastic here. I wish you could smell it. This is a quick and easy way of making dal. If you're in a hurry, you have to go somewhere and nothing is cooked, so just quickly make this dal and you're sorted for the day. Okay, that looks brown enough to me. Now I've washed my dal, drained the water out. Now I'll be adding the dal into my pot. Make sure you scrape off all the dal from the bowl. And mix everything together and let it cook. Now you add a dash of water in there, because obviously you want the dal to cook and you want it a little bit softer. So you just keep cooking your dal. Don't add too much water because this dal cooks very quickly. So you're just going to add a very small amount of water. Too much water will just make your dal all mash. Some people like their dal mash, but I don't like it too mashy. I like to keep it full. Okay, while you're mixing that, do taste your salt and chilies and do add them in now, because you want to cook your chilies in the pot. If you add them in last, your chilies won't be cooked. So make sure if you need to add any more chilies and you do it at this stage. It's very important for you to cook your red chilies. Otherwise they taste very raw in your cooking, the chilies. And you just keep mixing. Okay, I'm adding a little bit more water because the dal is a little bit hard. Okay, now you can see the dal is cooking really well. It's getting a lot more bigger and softer. This dal will literally take you 10 minutes to cook, no more than that. Now I've put the lid on it so the dal gets a lot more softer, and I left it on very low heat. And this is what it should be looking like. So you leave it like that for at least 3 minutes. So you see the dal is getting a lot more bigger and softer. Okay, now I'm putting the lid back on and there's a little bit more time. Okay, let's check. That's looking lovely. So make sure you keep mixing it all evenly so everything is mixed properly. Okay, let's check. That's looking lovely. Look, can you see it's a lot more softer. If you want your dal more softer than that, you can always add in a bit more water. I don't put my water all in one go. I put my water bit by bit because this dal cooks really quickly. So you have to be very careful with the amount of water that you put into the pot. It is vital to keep a lot of spices in this dal because the dal can be very bland. But can you see all the water has dried out nearly? And this is what your dal should be looking like. This dal is lovely if you serve it with the mint chutney and have it with chapati. I think it would be too dry if you have it with rice, and this is what the finished product looks like. And it tasted absolutely delicious. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it's given you lots of ideas. So if you are in a hurry and you need to cook something quick, this is a dish for you. Make sure you do try my recipe and give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed my video, and it's a pleasure teaching you how to make Maash Daal. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. Bye.